Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be doing probably the best color ever made by any company. I know that they work really well in jigs. We're going to be making peanut butter and jelly. And there's a ton of different variations on this color. Lots of people like to laminate like a purple and a brown, which is what peanut butter and jelly is. Loreworks actually makes a color called Chameleon Dye 154. And this is the most perfect peanut butter and jelly that I've ever seen. This is a purple and brown combined into one dye, and we're going to put some black flake in it, bring out the color a little bit more. Today we are going to be using our Flex Fin Shad mold. This is one of my favorite molds just because it brings the color out so vibrantly. It's just same with like a creature bait. You're just able to see colors with a lot of depth. So we'll be right back as soon as our plastic is ready to go. Okay, we are back. We've got our plastic ready to go. We're going to start, we've got 1 cup of plastic. So we're going to start with 35 drops of this Chameleon Dye. Make sure you shake it up. I usually put a couple of little ball bearings in there. That way when you shake it up, you know, they can mix around in the bottom. Alright, that is 36 drops. Go ahead and mix that up. And right now we see it's kind of like a vibrant purple. I don't know if you can see that in the center. You can see a little bit of brown. And I'll tell you what, once we put, let's do an eighth of a teaspoon of small and large black, it will really bring that brown out a little bit. So there's an eighth of the large. There's an eighth of the small. Get this all mixed up. Now, I don't know if the camera's bringing it out, but it is a much more brown color with purple around the outside. Put a little bit out on the table for you guys. Alright. Looks super purple on the table, but I promise once we actually inject this mold, you guys will get to see the brown to purple kind of shift. We'll be back in 1 second, and we'll go ahead and shoot this mold. Okay, we're back. So we're going to go ahead and suck up a little bit of air in the ejector first. Whenever that happens, just make sure you bleed your injector. And we'll go ahead and shoot this mold. Hold pressure. Good 20 seconds after is usually a good rule of thumb. This mold, though, from Hog Salad, it shoots flawlessly. I don't think I've ever... you could probably slack off on holding pressure on it. It would still fill all the way in. Just a very well-vented, properly made mold. Alright, let me zoom in here. You can see right there, maybe you can't in the light, it already looks a little bit brown on the top and the center there. And then of course you have the purple around the outside. So we'll be right back in 1 minute and we will get to demolding this Flex Fin Shad. Okay, we're back. This is the plastic. It's kind of started to solidify at this point, but you can see a lot more of the brown tones. You see the purple around the outside, you see the brown in the center. Same with this on the end of the injector. Through the camera it looks very purple, and you can kind of see a brown tinge right here on the side. If I tilt it, I'll take this off here. And now that I take this off and kind of roll it up, you can see a little bit of the brown tone in there as well as the purple. So let's go ahead and demold this and give you guys an idea of what this looks like. Ooh, yeah. Alright, so first look, you can see the purple obviously around the outside, but in the center there it looks very brown. And as I tilt it, even the tips on the tails look very brown. Kind of has like a brown undertint to it. There we go. As I look at it this direction, you can see that the sprue looks very, very brown. And you can see the brown highlight here. And then as I move it, as the light hits it, you can see now the sprue looks purple. Right? And so does the bait. There's a good one. Kind of looks two-tone, brown on the top, purple on the bottom. But we'll go ahead and pull these out. So it's not against a silver background. Alright, there we go. You can see as I move it through the light, this tail looks super purple, this top looks super brown, this top looks super brown, right? All with kind of a purple underhue. And normally you would get this kind of color through like a lamination block, but this is just one color. As you guys saw, it was one color that I put in there, and they really have the purple to brown, I guess it's a color shift, down. You know, brown is a very natural presentation, very natural looking color, and then when the light hits it, you know, you get this kind of purple glow to it. This color absolutely slays in every water type. I would say, you know, super clear. I mean, if you can see 8 feet to the bottom, it's probably just going to look like some kind of brown little thing, you know, like a bug or something. And then we're talking as it gets dingier and muddier, you know, the purple highlight will really kind of be vibrant and stand out against the background, so the fish can see it really, really well. I've used this color successfully in worms for years, and then also jigs. If you have like a peanut butter and jelly jig and you use one of these as a trailer, man, you'll get tired of pulling in the fish because they will just bite all the time at this specific color. So there you go. That is peanut butter and jelly. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If not, this is also available on the web store, www.47lures.com.